So I'm just going down this trail and I noticed there's this weird drag mark and animal paws. Never really seen anything like this before. The snow's not even deep, but I'm guessing it's like maybe a beaver or something, but it's pretty wide. But it's got some claws and it goes quite far. So if anyone knows what this is, let me know. So I followed the tracks all the way down to this river. I've been down here before, but I never seen tracks like this. It's like he's dragging his belly along, and he came right out here. There's another spot here, so he must be coming in and out of the water. So it's either a beaver or a big muskrat. That's a pretty big muskrat though. Alright, well, I think I'm going to camp right here. I got a nice open flat spot. I'm right by the river. It's really pretty. It's kind of open here for the sun. Everything's wet, so wood's going to be maybe an issue, but we'll figure that out later. The snow's melting pretty fast. It's almost like it's raining out. It's going to go up to 0 or +2. As you can see, the snow is melting right off the trees. So like a newbie, I set up my tent, everything's ready to go, and I just realized there's a dead standing tree right there. It's leaning away from the sleeping area, but I don't want to take a chance, and I'm going to drop it right now with the tent set up. So as long as it goes the right way, I'll be okay for the night. If not, then, well, I just destroyed my tent. So the plan right now is to drop it right straight down here where there's room and away from the tent. So I'm going to chop a little notch on this side, then saw through from the other above the notch, and that should naturally just want to go that way. Whew. Perfect. So just to give you a close-up of what I did, I took the axe and I made a notch in the direction I want it to fall. And then on the other side, I cut above the notch, so the tree's naturally going to want to just go in that direction. It was already leaning more this way, but it fell exactly where the notch was in this case. So tonight it's going down to -8 with a wind chill, -15. So sleeping pad going to be the Cabela's. R value 4.5. Then I got my -7 sleeping bag, which isn't really going to be good enough, so I brought along the Swagman roll from Helicontext as a liner. That should be enough. And if not, I have to keep the stove going all night. So I'll leave my sleeping bags together for now, just so they don't get damp. The next thing is to try to find some dry wood and get set up for the night. Still got a couple hours, so there's no big rush, but yeah. Yeah, it's too spongy. This piece is good. No matter how wet, this will always burn. I had to go a little ways for that. Should do for the night though, I think. Just take a little break. Whew. Yeah, this weather's crazy. 2 days ago it was raining like crazy, washed all the snow away. So I went to Cabela's in Moncton. So for you folks that live in Moncton, you're really lucky. That store is beautiful. So I went there to get some rain gear and some fishing gear and some bits and bobs. And when you first walk in the store, there's a beautiful foyer. There's a fire pit. There's fishing, there's hunting, there's camping. The place even has a huge fish tank with live fish in it and a waterfall and rows of fishing gear, and there's a huge boat inside. So it's probably a good thing that I don't live near there, but yeah, beautiful store for you folks that live in Moncton, New Brunswick. To go see the Bass Pro, yeah, go see it if you haven't, because it's an awesome store. But yeah, so the rain gear that I bought, the plan was to come out and try it out on this trip, but that rain quickly turned to snow, and so this is what we got. It's no point in wearing rain gear today because don't really need it, but so I got 2 piles of wood like this. This should do me the night. Hopefully. It's pretty dry inside. Some of it's a little damp, but I think I'll be okay. So I'm just going to baton some of this wood down to get to the dry inside. Hopefully that works, because there are no dry sticks. Alright, so we're going to get some supper started. Going to have some of this honey garlic stuff. I got some onion, green pepper, kielbasa. I'm going to fry that up in the pan. Alright, I gotta bring 2 cups of water to boil. That's about a cup. Two cups. Right, it's almost ready, so I'm just going to throw the rest in here. Oh yeah, the onion in it and the kielbasa. That is delicious. Sun's starting to go down, but I think I still got another hour. I think I have enough wood and it's drying out pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that. I was a little worried that it was just going to be a big wet mess and I'd have a really awful fire in here, but it's going really good. Well, I just got dishes finished up and came down here to take a look at the sunset. I'm down in a little bit of a valley, so I can only see it by looking up at the tops of the trees. But yeah, I think it's time for a brewski now that everything else is cleaned up. The snow's a little deeper out here, so I'm just gonna scoop the snow, melt it down. And I'm a little low on water and I didn't bring that much, so the water in the river normally you could use, but there's a lot of sediment in it right now and I don't know what else is in it, so we're gonna just go with the snow. Whew, all right, well I just got my water on the stove. I closed up this side because it's there's a draft coming through here and it's actually made quite a big difference. I still got this door open just to have some nice fresh air. But yeah, it's getting kind of warm in here already. And time to crack a little brewski. For those that know, Alexander Keith's. I just got 2 of these. It's a little bit of a hot mess in here. It's turning into a mud pit, but that's all right. It's just out in front of the stove, but it is glowing hot. Well, I'm just waiting for my water to boil and have a hot cocoa before bed. Figure I should set up my fruit bag. think I might make a hot water bottle for my feet too, because that's really nice. Nice hot fire, nice hot cocoa, nice and sweet right before bed. And it is hot in here, like, it's really hot. I got the door partially open still because it's just, I can't stand it. My boots are dried right out. Basically in a mud puddle out in front, not underneath the sleeping mat here, but yeah, it's a bit of a mud puddle here in front. I'm gonna make some hot water for the hot water bottle, put it in the sleeping bag. Going down to -8 Celsius tonight, so not too cold, but cold enough to be uncomfortable when the stove goes out. See you in the morning. Peace. Well, good morning. Made it through the night. It's a little bit frosty out there right now. And that stove is looking pretty sad with no fire in it, so I'm gonna get up, get that lit, and get a coffee on, get some breakfast, and get the day started. Well, the ground's frozen again, and I broke down some kindling last night so it would dry out. It seems pretty good. The water bottle is still warm from last night, so that worked out really good. That was like a good solid 10 hours. Oh, that smells good already. Scrambled eggs and some veg, onion, kielbasa. Perfect. That's the best. You get a coffee into you first thing.
Definitely got a nice little view of the river from here. It's nice.
So yesterday when I put the stakes in the ground was wet and the stakes went in really nice, but now the stakes are frozen in the ground because it's icy. So I'm going to give you a little tip on getting these out. What you want to do, you want to break the frost off the stake, so give it a tap back down in, like that. It breaks the ice and the frost that's freezing it in the ground, and just give it a light tap. Back and forth, not a lot because you'll snap it off, and then it should come right out. Really easy. You just want to break the frost off the stake is all you want to do. Alright, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one. Have a great week. Peace.